What happens when an expert is faced with an item so precious, it brings him to tears? In this shocking moment from BBC Antiques Roadshow, watch as our seasoned appraiser struggles to value a heart-wrenching piece of history. Don't miss the emotional reveal that has everyone talking. Stay tuned to witness the unexpected twist that will leave you breathless. We all tune into the Antiques Roadshow for a little thrill, right? We love the reveal. The moment an unassuming family heirloom turns out to be worth a fortune. It's the ultimate aha moment, a collective gasp that connects us all. But every once in a while, a special episode comes along that reminds us why we're truly invested, for the incredible human stories. And recently, the show delivered one of those unforgettable moments that moved us all, not with a high valuation, but with an outpouring of emotion and a powerful tribute to the past. It was a special broadcast filmed at Dover Castle, marking 80 years since the start of World War II. From the beginning, you could feel a different energy in the air. The usual buzz of potential treasures was replaced by a more somber, reflective atmosphere. The experts, normally so focused on condition and market value, seemed to be listening with their hearts, not just their minds. And that's exactly what happened. In a rare and poignant show first, the experts made a collective decision not to give any of the items a monetary valuation. Instead, they focused on what truly mattered: the historical weight and personal significance of each artifact. They were honoring the stories, not just the objects. It was a powerful statement that left viewers speechless and deeply moved. A picture, a story, and the weight of history. One of the most captivating items brought in was a simple photo album belonging to an Austrian soldier. On its own, it might seem like a common piece of memorabilia. But as the expert carefully flipped through the pages, a truly unique and significant photograph was revealed: an unseen image of British Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain meeting with Adolf Hitler in 1938. This wasn't just a picture, it was a silent witness to a pivotal moment in global history. It was a tangible link to the past, a chilling reminder of the events that led to the unimaginable conflict that followed. Seeing it on screen, you couldn't help but feel the immense weight of that moment in time. But it was another item, another story that truly captured the heart of the nation. It was a collection of letters that told the heartbreaking tale of a young girl named Audrey. In the chaos of the war, 9-year-old Audrey was put on a ship to Canada, part of a heartbreaking effort to get children to safety away from the constant threat of bombings in Britain. Her story was one of courage, hope, and the unimaginable choices faced by families during wartime. The letters themselves were a treasure trove of emotion. They painted a picture of a little girl, full of hope, on a long journey to a new life. But then, an expert named Bill Harriman began to read a letter dated September 19, 1940. His voice, usually so steady and professional, began to tremble with emotion. The letter was written to Audrey's parents. As Bill read the devastating words aloud, a hush fell over the audience. "Dear Mr. Mansfield," he read, his voice catching, "I am very distressed to inform you that in spite of all of the precautions taken by the ship carrying your child to Canada, it was torpedoed on Tuesday night, September 17th. I am afraid your child was not amongst those reported as rescued." In that moment, the entire studio seemed to hold its breath. You could hear a pin drop. It wasn't an expert analyzing a piece of pottery or a vintage watch. It was a human being sharing a tragedy, a piece of real-life heartbreak from decades ago that felt as fresh and painful as if it had happened yesterday. Bill Harriman's emotional reaction was a testament to the power of the story. He wasn't just reading a document, he was carrying the grief of that family. He was feeling the pain of little Audrey, who never got to escape. It was a profoundly moving moment of genuine empathy that went far beyond the typical format of the show. A collective feeling. Why we were all moved to tears. Social media lit up with a collective wave of emotion. Viewers, many with tears in their eyes, took to their keyboards to share their feelings. Heartbreaking collection of letters read out on #Antiques Roadshow WW2 show this evening. "Rest in peace, little Audrey, gone but never forgotten," one person wrote, their words echoing the sentiment of thousands. Another fan simply stated, "In tears here, capturing the raw, shared grief." Another viewer beautifully summarized the feeling, writing, "Little Audrey's tragic story told so beautifully. I was so moved. a wonderful tribute to those who gave their lives. And that's the beautiful heart of it. This episode was a tribute.